業界に与えた影響は大きかったんだろうなと。業界に与えた影響は大きかったんだろうなと。で、何かっていうと、僕がだからフォースっていうのでシミュレーション RPG って今呼ばれちゃってるあのゲームを作る前っていうのは、もうロールプレイングゲームのこう先行きがこう行き詰まってたっていうのがあったんですね。極論言えばドラゴンクエスト、ファイナルファンタジーがあれば、もうロールプレイングゲームはいらないのかなっていう風なイメージまで持つような時期だったんですね。で、じゃあ我々がそういうのをわざわざこう作る意義っていうのは何っていうと、そのあのタイプじゃない別のタイプのシナリオ性のあるゲームを作るっていうことだと思うんですよね。で、それをこう具現化したのが、まあ言ってみればシャイニングフォースの1だった。今回のシャイニングフォース3っていうのは、サターンが立ち上がる時からずっと作ってくれというふうに言われ続けてきたんですけども、あえて作らなかった。自分のだから作りたいっていう欲求がもう極限まで高まるまで待ちたかったっていうのが一つあったのと、それから不完全な形で出したくなかった。ある意味次世代機って呼ばれてる、まあサターンだとかプレイステーションだとかの、出ているゲームの中でね、究極の形を持っているんじゃないのかなと。多分サターンが発売された直後に、まあ、発売してたらば今回のような、ビジュアルを持ったゲームとしては多分こうデビューさせることはできなかったんじゃないのかなというふうに思うんですね。
1993年秋発売の「シャイニングフォース2」より4年、シリーズ待望の続編がこの冬登場。ソニックとキャメロットの企画力と技術力の粋を結集し、ここに次世代のタクティカル RPG が誕生した。ストーリーシステムシンクロニシティにより3部作だからこそできるゲームの特性を生かしたストーリーの新しい体験の形を実現。シャイニングフォース3、3部作ここに登場。今回のシャイニングフォース3はサターンのシャイニングウィズダム、シャイニングザホーリーアークで培った CG 技術をベースにマップ画面のフルポリゴン化に成功。
What's up, everybody?
CG の立体マップが作り出す臨場感と存在
Shining
感が
Force 3 Premium Disc
RPG の
today.
概念を変える。
This is like the bonus disc that came with all the extras and bonus battles. So this should be the last Shining Force 3 stream that I do. After like almost 6 months of doing nothing but Shining Force. We're gonna
画
tie it
面
all
の
together
隅々まで
today.
描き込まれた美しい 3D のマップ画面はプレイヤーを壮大なスケールのシャイニングホースの世界へと誘う。そしてビジュアルの極めつけはリアルポリゴンによる戦闘画面である。これまでのシリーズの顔ともいえるシネラマバトルを踏襲しながらもさらなるビジュアルのグレードアップを図ったフルポリゴンの戦闘画面。この新しい試みでかつてないほどの戦闘の臨場感を味わってほしい。
This is all like demo stuff.
それではキャラクター紹介を兼ねて新世代バトルシーンをご覧いただこう。シンビオス、アスビニア共和国の少量種コム
I
ラー
read
トの
that
長男。本シナリオの主
I
人
read
公
that it
で
takes
あ
like
る
1 to 3 hours according to
ダンタレス、
what I looked up session. So I
コ
don't
ム
know
ラー
what
ド
that
軍屈指の戦士。
means
彼の
as far
存
as
在
how
によ
accurate that
り
is.
主人公
but-
シンビオスたちの共和国軍における存在の重みを持つことになる。
The game is over, Callie. This is something called the
Masculine.
premium disc. It's like a whole bunch of bonus
幼
battles.
少の頃より
So
シン
this
ビ
will
オスの付き
definitely
人
be
と
the
して育
final
った
stream.
エルフの女マジシ
So
ャン。
I finished the actual game, and then there's just one last little thing of content that we can do. And it's pretty cool because it lets you take all your characters and put them all into one like super team.
マスキリンとは唯一無二の親友である。
I've never seen any of this before. It's kind of like behind the scenes,
この
like
よ
how
う
they
に
did
戦闘
development.
画面ではプレイヤーキャラや敵が縦横無尽に動き回る。プレイヤーは 3D のリアルポリゴンによるバトルシーンを十分に堪能できるであろう。エフェクト画面の充実も刮目に値する。エフェクトの多くがプログラミングで合成されている。そしてホース3は全く新しいシナリオシステムシンクロニシティを搭載した3部作構成である。主人公がシナリオ1で行動した内容が後のシナリオ2、シナリオ3で影響を持つ。これにより真の意味での3部作構成が
Listen to
実
the
現した。
soundtrack. It's excellent, isn't it?
今回は中身のゲームのシステムも
All right, I'm gonna
非常に
skip
進化
over
して
this. We're gonna go
ビギナーから
take a peek
そ
at
れか
what
ら
we
今
got
までの
here.
フォースのコアユーザーの方々がやっても
I
も
might be
っ
the
と
first
思う
person to
の
put the
が
premium disc on
進化した
YouTube.
シ
I
ステ
mean,
ム
I could be. I have no idea. I know there's very limited
体験の仕方ってのは
Shining
今まで
Force
と
3
全
stuff
然
out
違う
there
データを
because it's so hard to get.
それから各シナリオでやったことっていうのが次のシナリオよりも簡単。
Alrighty. Okay, so this is basically all the assets. Models. Julian. Oh, you can change their... Oh, okay, cool. So this is a way that you can just go look at all the assets and the models. So I can go Julian as a champion with a blade. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. So this would be like unpromoted. And this would be like his last form. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Nice. KOTOR is going to be Wednesday night. Computer. Wednesday night. My afternoon content is different than my nighttime content, so I'm starting Knights of the Old Republic 2 on Wednesday night. I finished the first one last night. That's pretty cool, man. Alright, so they have a whole model viewer here. Okay, you can take a peek at all the portraits. All the secondary characters, too. Nice. So these are the cover arts?
I've got news for you.
Oh, nice.
You're mine now.
That's awesome.
You belong to me.
I had this one as my background for a while. I recognize this one. Nice. Alrighty, and let's see, what else have we got here? Records, videos. Okay, they got sound, so I guess you could do the soundtrack on here. Oh, you guys want to watch some TV ads? Is this a Shining Force 3 TV ad? Oh, God. Oh my God. That's hilarious. That's crazy that they have the TV ads from like 30 years ago on here. Sega Saturn. Oh wait, that's an interview. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's do it then. Let's go to battle. What's up, Mikey? This is a special temple created by the gods. I know my way around here pretty well. Would you like me to show you the way? Did I become the ultimate Sith? I did, Bonnet. I killed lots of my companions, and then I took down Malak. That was a pretty cool ending, though. Yo, what's up, Im? Welcome in, man. Mikey, thanks for the heart. Jeremy, thanks for the heart. I'm gonna go light side in KOTOR 2 though. I set KOTOR 2 up this morning. I started the
Oh yes, it's very nice. Oh yes, it's very nice.
What's it called? The restored content mod. Select the members of your force. Okay, so what am I doing here? Oh, I have to select everybody I want. Oh, I have everybody from every single scenario. So I have to make a team up here. This is Sega Saturn. Alright, I think I'm going to use Mascarin and Grace. That's clearly something I should use. Noon. Basically, my mages are probably all going to make it. Median, Julian, all the heroes have to be in there because they're so strong. Definitely using all three heroes for sure. Hey Chambers, I think there might be a sticker for you if you P-card enough. Campbell? No, we're not using Campbell. I don't think we're going to use any of the centaurs, if I'm being honest. There you go. I don't think I'm going to use Gracia. He's actually not that useful. Isabella's going in. 1000 is going in. Possibly Bridget. I gotta look deeper here. I think Spirial's going in. Marky. Oh wait, I gotta use Jane too. Oh man, how do we feel about this? Sandcrawlers and desert merchants. I got some chamber stickers now. Do we like this team, guys? I basically have 3 melee guys, 1000, and a whole bunch of casters and healers. I have 2 main healers with Grace and Isabella. I have 3 mages plus Jane. And then all the heroes. I think this is the best team I can put together, just based on what their levels are, too. Like, these are all my strongest characters. Yeah, no penguins. The penguins just aren't good enough. Like, they're not strong enough. Compared to these characters, they're just not strong enough. They don't hold water to, like, Synthesis or Marky or any of those. Like, look at these kits. They're insane. So, this is only available on Sega Saturn. I'm playing it via PC, but the only system it ever came out for was Saturn. What the heck is this? Oh my god, it's the Kraken fight? Kraken arm. Let me see what the stats are on these. Oh, these guys are weak, dude. I could have went Bridget, but like, I don't know. I have so many casters already that I have to choose like between Masquerade, Bridget, or Synthesis. I don't think I should pick all of them. I hope I wasn't annoying. No, you're not annoying. I didn't choose the fairy because she doesn't have aura. So I chose to go with 2 healers that have aura instead. I don't know, that's just the thought I was going with. Because I have all 3 heroes, I'm gonna have like 3 really good tanks. Because all the heroes have crazy defense. The issue is like I only have 12 spots. Right? Like there's gonna be somebody that gets left out. Premium disc, yes. I have 3 hours to stream today. This will be my last and final Shining Force 3 stream, regardless of what we get through. So, let's see how far we can get on the premium disc. I feel like I heard that back in December. No. Back in December, I straight up said we're going to be doing this for a long time. Yo, what's up, Griff? Thanks for the heart, man. I knew when I started Shining Force 3 that it was going to be a huge commitment because I was going to be playing all the scenarios. And we're finally at the end, but it was worth it. You know, it was worth every minute, to be honest. Cracking on. Yeah, it was one of my all-time favorite series as a kid. Shining Force 1 and 2 were games that I visited like infinite amount of times. And so having the opportunity to play all of scenarios for Shining Force 3 was like kind of on my list of things to do anyway. And so I said, you know what? Let's stream it. Let's get Shining Force 3 out there for everybody to see. Even if it takes an eternity to get through it. This feels like it's not going to be too hard. This boss is like feeling like a warm-up almost. Except the fight with the rising floors in scenario 2. Which one was that? Oh yeah, dude, I hated that one. Alright, I take that back. There was one part of Shining Force 3 that I hated. Thanks for reminding me. That was awful, dude. That fight was so long. That was one of those rare moments where I felt like they just outdid themselves with the mechanics in a fight. They just like overthought it. This makes me wish I had a Sega Saturn. Yeah, I mean the worst thing about Shining Force 3 is that it's hard to find, right? It's like its biggest downfall, if you ask me, is that it's not available very easily. It's kind of annoying to set it up and find it. Original hardware is damn near impossible if you're going to play all the translated projects. It's extremely tedious to set that all up. This is a very Cless team. You love your mages. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, so that was a quick fight. I think the reason I like the mages is because playing on insane difficulty, the mages actually do damage, where your physical attackers don't scale very well in the higher difficulties. So it's like playing on the high difficulties has trained my brain to rely on the mages and the healers.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
So that's cool. Star goggles. Chambers giving me that little extra swag. What is Fairy Powder and Freeze Orb? So a Freeze Orb allows a character to cast Freeze level 2 without actually having the skill. And then a Fairy Powder heals status effects. So like if you're poisoned or paralyzed. Okay, fight number 2 is all the Yashas in one fight. They actually have... They actually have decent attack. Hold on a second. We are still on insane difficulty too, so... Some wizard glasses for the loadout. You are the desert merchant. You can get your hands on those kinds of things. There's no rarity that the Chambers Trading Company cannot get their hands on. See you later, Hollow. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alright. Curious how hard these ninjas are gonna hit. Yeah, you're Sandcrawler buddies. You're in tight with the Jawas. Damn, he actually hit pretty hard. This fight might be no joke. They steal and you don't ask questions. Confuse. Uh-oh. No effect. The last thing I need is to be attacking my own teammates. Am I gonna start KOTOR 2? Yeah, Wednesday night, Adam. Wednesday night. I already bought it and set up the restored content mod this morning. I did like a 20-minute like little play test to make sure everything was working properly. And then we'll do that Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Knights of the Old Republic 2. Yes, we are lit, baby. Let's do it. I'm gonna go Spark 4. I'm gonna just delete one of these guys. Yeah, I'm excited to get to it, man. If it expands on the first, like, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna try soul stealing these guys, because one of them will definitely die, and then I have a chance to kill the second one.
Oh no! We suck again! Oh no! We suck again!
Got them both. Oh, she just leveled up her wand. We suck again. Yeah, gave him the old Haktua. Oh, that's gonna kill him. Oh, so close. Probably just hit him with like a freeze level 1 or something. So all that talk about all of our centaurs, like Dentaris, Campbell, Arthur, Sybil, and none of them made the final team. Because, like, every other character is just too darn good. What does Jane do, by the way? What does she have? She has Thor and Inferno. What is she? She has a Thunder Wand equipped. Let me hit this guy with a Thor too, then. I knew you would not take Campbell. Just happy Dentaris is riding the pine as well.
Oh yes, it's very nice!
Tony Danza, thanks for the heart beat and go pops, man. Welcome in. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do save states so we don't have any issues, because it does look like the difficulty's scaling pretty quick. So let me just hit 1 for now. We went from having a boss with 150 HP to them being like, okay, we're just gonna drop 460, like multiple bosses with hundreds of HP already. The broken difficulties made me a mage junkie. Yeah, we were just saying that it's like almost a necessity to use the mages when they scale it like that. Can't stay long. You're outside on your break. Just saying hi. All right. It's nice out today. I just sat out on the deck for like 20 minutes before I started the stream because it was actually sunny and warm. Dentaris was probably 13th warrior. If I had another spot, I probably would have just taken another mage. I think I would have taken Bridget. And then beyond that, I think I would have taken Primula. Or I would have taken, like, maybe even Honesty or Eldar. Like, maybe I probably would have taken one of the flyers. I think the Knights would have been, like, maybe not even in the top 20. Yep, no ninjas either. I didn't take any ninjas. Oh wow, these guys are gonna come back. That's kind of interesting. Antonio Banderas, yes, the 13th Warrior. I wasn't sure if that's what you were referencing or not. I do remember that movie. God, I don't think I watched that in like forever. Alright, now what do I do? Do I cast Inferno? I like 3 more than 1 and 2. I would say 3 is a much more complete game, yeah. I have a bigger nostalgia factor for 1 and 2. But I think 3 is a better overall game. Like if you get down to it. She can't reach with it. Oh, yes she can. See, this is why I use the mages. Like, look how much damage I'm dropping on all 3 of them. Recommended levels 25 for the final floors. Yikes. That's gonna be hard, man. Because I don't think I have anybody even close to that. I don't have anybody even close to that. Alright, now the question is, what do I do with this? Do I go another Spark 3? I think I'm just gonna press super hard. Jane has a whatever the Thor wand is. Yeah. Thousand is 22. Yeah, he's my only character that's over 20, I think. Like, even my heroes all have Spark and Inferno, so, like, the AoE damage is just stupid right now. Surprised to see Jane missing a spell. Didn't she have, like, some Jester wand or something in the final thing? I guess she doesn't have it in this, though. Like, she didn't come with that item. As far as I can tell. She only had 2 spells. I don't think I missed any, like, because I know when I was using her in the when I was using her in the final battle, she had something called a Jester wand, and now it doesn't look like she has it on her. So I don't know where it went. Yeah, that would have been a really good time for a special. I'm gonna take one of these out. This way I know I'm not gonna take too much damage. Oh, are you serious? That's kind of weak. Her learned magic. I only saw her with 2 spells. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have swapped weapons with Spirial. She would have done more damage if I went axes, I think. Where is... Yeah, there we go. Support level 2. Hit all these hit all these mages with it just to give them a little extra protection. I might give Jane one of these onks, to be honest. I should trade her one off of Isabella. Or something so she can have a heal spell to go with everything else. What is this? Kepayuta. Oh, that's his version of freeze. That's right. Yeah, she has aura. I was thinking giving her yeah, I guess with aura I don't really need a lesser heal to conserve MP. I could probably just get like give her the support Ankh or something. Yes, the one I have both of those on Jane right now, so having her have both support and resist seems a little overkill. Like I should spread that out. Alright, so this fight was not terribly hard, but it was significantly harder than the last one. So now I'm curious how the difficulty spike is going to look between the second and third fight. Does anybody know if any of the heroes die, does it make you lose automatically? Or is it different because it's not like the actual game? Let's not find out, yeah. Maybe just Julian? Maybe that would make some sense, yeah. I'll find out. He said I'll find out next floor. Don't say that. My maid squad is insane though. Like we're just absolutely bleeding. Hey, I also got Vandal Heart set up yesterday as well. So I'm all set to go for my first Vandal Heart stream. I think that's gonna be Thursday afternoon. Really? Alright, Mascarin. Is she my second to hit 20? Alright. Another one down. Wonder if it's going to be the same map every time. Oh, we know who this is going to be. Oh, I can go right down the middle on this one. YOLO? Hold on, let me hit a save state. Our boys are back. The Rainbloods have returned. Dude, should I just go right down the center and just slam magic into all of them? How much health do they have? Oh, I'm gonna do it, dude. They only have 240 and 280. Check this out. I'm gonna move her all the way up. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna slam all of them with my mages on the first turn and see if I can wipe the whole group. I mean, if they get their turn next skip, Mascarin is gonna, she's gonna take a quick exit. But I think my guys have high enough speed that I should be able to act first. Synthesis? Oh no, she's too far back. She's not gonna be able to reach. Alright, the good news is all of my heroes can get there. She might have the wand on session. I think she still has a wand on. Which I should have switched because I don't need the MP regen. These guys aren't going to live to see another turn. That might be the only one that actually lives, the Rainblood Knight. Noon can reach. I'm gonna leave that spot open in the middle for anybody else that doesn't have movement speed as well. Hey, Sanctum, what's up, man? Good morning. Yeah, that guy. We're doing some rain and thunder. Our ta days are behind us. All we do is rain thunder now. Are you serious? Dude had to counter. Alright, Jane's not gonna be able to reach anything. What else does she have? Anything? She has a royal tiara, which is kind of cool. Am I good? Am I the boss now? What's up, Pedro? How you been? This is the last Shining Force stream. We're doing the premium disc. Steve-O, good morning, sir. Look at Jane's class name. Yeah, she's a Innovandal. I did pick up on that on the last stream when I was looking at her. She's like half Vandal, half Innovator. Alright, so all this damage is cool and all, but like, if I don't kill one of these guys, we're gonna have problems. Let me check her wand status. Alright, she's level 3 with wands. So I can just send it with the spark. And this is why you go with a team full of mages. Alright, what do we got? Fairy powder, we're good on that. Alright, who's left? she can use her arc halberd. Oh wait, it's broken. No. That is tragic. It broke in the final fight, and they don't give you a chance to repair it. Is there anything else I can use? I don't think so. There's no other way for me to attack with her. Symbiose. He should be able to reach with Inferno. In Shining Force 2, there's a level where the enemies don't appear until you move. Which fight is that? You can use the... Oh, you're talking about the fairy village. You're talking about the fairy village fight where you power level. I think that's if I recall. Whoops, I don't want to drop a healing rain. That would have been bad. Alright, 2 of them are down. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Blaze 4, yikes, Burial might be in trouble. 41 damage. Ah, this is convenient. Is Julian your strongest hero? I think Median might be. Not level-wise, but stats-wise. I don't know. Let me check. Median is 131. 93 defense. He's 127, 91 defense. And he's also a level lower. So Median has better stats overall. Agility 42, agility 47. Yeah, Median is stronger than Julian right now. And then Symbiose is not as good on... Well, he doesn't have a white ring, so you can't count that. But he's significantly higher level and still not quite as strong as Median. He's only 1 attack higher, but he's 6 levels higher. So I think if you add it all up, Median is my strongest hero. Now, I don't know if that's because I gave him, like, power wines and things along the way that I didn't give to the other ones. I'm really not sure. But... yeah, and he has an Apollo pin, yep. Which makes it even more interesting that he's that far behind on attack. When was the last Is This Golden Sun? I think it's been a while. We haven't had any Golden Sun references. Alright, let me check. Yeah, she's only level 1 with wands. That's why she didn't hit hard. I never changed her weapon. So I have to change her to the alchemy rod if I want to actually do a lot of damage. This should be it for this fight, though. I don't think any of them are going to get to really act again. Should be able to clean them up pretty good here. Mage squad is going wild. I guess it's kind of nice that they're giving us full XP for all these kills. Like, for what it's worth, getting a few levels along the way isn't bad. He's paralyzed. Guess I'll drop him back here for now and see if I can get a cast off, see what happens. Also, it's the only way to level Jane. Yeah. Median. He'd probably still do the most damage with a Spark 4. It's almost 70. Fate, what's up, man? Keep him next to Mascarin. He'll do high damage. How you doing today, Fate? Exploring Hawaii, welcome in. 82. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit real hard. Yeah, Medians. I don't understand why they only gave that to Median's weapon. So like the Force Sword and the Force Blade don't have that, but the Force Rapier does. So they even made Median better from that perspective. He's just a better character. You almost fell into a river while picking up garbage. How did you manage that one? He was always your favorite, so I dig it. I think I like Median the most out of the 3 heroes as well. Like, I can get down with that. Trusted with Marky. Is any one of these a attack advantage on him? Yes, the mace. Footing was not as secure as I thought it was. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it's like back-to-back attacks where 1,000 has not crit. Or maybe 3 in a row, to be honest, going back to the last fight. I'm just gonna attack because he's not gonna get another turn. I think this guy's cooked. All this lightning coming out of the hands is reminding me of my Star Wars stream last night. We were hitting everybody with Force Lightnings last night. Yeah, between that and what I saw from Shining the Holy Ark, where it was just like green lightning all the time. Oh my god. Yo, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. Alright, so this is basically... This is the equivalent of doing the final battle. I need to send Mascarin and Noon to the same side because they have the friendships. So I'm going to go Jane and Synthesis to the right. I want to make sure my friendships all stay together from the different scenarios. What do you think, Britt? Do you like that idea? Actually using friendships? I think I have the most units from Scenario 3 in my team. It's a pretty even split. But I think Scenario 3 wins out. I should have moved 1,000 in one spot. That was kind of stupid. Now I can't hit him with the resist. Did we all have weird dreams last night? I don't know. Why start now? Yeah, right? It only took me 3 full scenarios to start using all of the friendships. It's gonna like creep my units up on this side real slow. I think I need to stay together like as a pack really tight to mitigate summon damage. Yeah, there we go. I knew that was gonna come. The resist should work really well here. Yeah. Damn, all 4 of these guys bunched up though. This is gonna be scary. UI looks like Golden Sun a bit. Hell yeah, there we go. We got one, Skip. This is the same company that made Golden Sun. This is like 6 years before Golden Sun. It's Camelot. So, if you think about it, this game basically set the groundwork for all the Golden Sun series as far as character inspiration and artwork and all those things. $58 damage on a non-special. I like that. I think I gotta go sword, right? She was weak to the blade. Huh. Probably holy. Yeah, that makes more sense. Wow, she does crap damage. Without a special, she does such little damage. Oh, there's no reason to save MP, so full send. Yes, sir. This is the English patch. I'm playing the premium disc right now, so we did all 3 scenarios translated, and then this is my final Shining Force 3 stream. We're doing the special battles that come with the special disc. I kind of need to get a support up on everybody as well, so let's do that. I should be able to hit almost everybody. And then back to Legend of Dragoon. If they ever drop like 4.0, Severed Chains 4.0 for Legend of Dragoon, I'll do another playthrough. Dude, you would love this series, man. If you jump in my Discord and you have if you have a half decent PC, if you jump in my Discord, you can find the translation project. I have information for it pinned in my Shining Force channel. I'm gonna go for both of them with the Spark 3. After playing through it, how do we feel about it? I think it's fantastic, man. It's pretty damn good. These guys don't take as much magic damage.
I've got news for you.
Inferno?
You are
Probably
mine
does
now. You belong to me.
Bald Monk, thanks for the follow, man. Send it. Alright, that was pretty good. 57 apiece. Honestly, I don't know what to do with these characters over here. Check her weapon. Okay. Send it with the spark. Once you play this, most other tacticals don't measure up. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I've played quite a few tactical games, and this, I think, is very in-depth compared to a lot of them. I say, like, very in-depth, but also with not being, like, over-complicated to where, like, there's just silly, silly mechanics. Alright, I'm gonna go with Inferno, because it's just doing more damage. Their magic is doing more damage. Yeah, this is from the premium disc, Trag. So this is basically a culmination of all the bosses that we've fought throughout the game. Nice, this should actually do decent damage this time. Cool, cool. You had to literally explain what ASAP meant to a person. Weird. I feel like that's a pretty common acronym. Yeah, they had the Kraken in here. That was kind of cool. The version that showed up in Scenario 2. Yeah, it'd be really nice if I could kill at least one of these. Because this is where they're going to start piling damage on me. This is only being split between 2 targets, so this is gonna hurt. Okay, not as bad as I thought. That resist is really putting in work right now. This should be a 3 target spell. Man, this is not too bad. This is not too bad so far. Storms, thanks for the heart, man. Welcome. My mage gang is going off right now. Light Princess Isabella. I think I'm gonna go damage. This is one of those like best defense is a good offense kind of situations right now. Like if I can take out Dasharon and Fiel. Four Emperors says hello there. Oh, it's Shining Force 3, one of my favorite games ever. So did you kick out Prodin for the premium disc team? Yes. I took almost all mages, man. I went like big mage squad.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
Storms, thanks for the hearts and the roses. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're having a straightforward, easy Monday. I did choose Spiriel over Prodin. She was like the only other melee character I took. My whole squad is like straight mages right now. This is gonna hurt. Alright. It's a goofy laugh, brother. Yeah, you're right, Session. I would have rather had Prodin right about now. I didn't realize that, I didn't realize her halberd was already broken, and that it didn't, like, self-repair itself when you moved on to the next scenario. You know, it's just, like, not really something I thought about. But yeah, this is effectively like my dream team, Storms. This is the best team I think I could put together. Or at least the team that I felt was the most impactful. This game must have been huge in Japan when it came out. Yeah, it was very popular in Japan. It just never got released here because it was late in the cycle on Saturn. And Saturn got hit really, really hard in the market by the other systems. I think we talked about it last stream. Saturn came out earlier to the market, but then got undercut on pricing, like significantly by PlayStation and a couple other systems, and it really, really hurt their sales and their ability to function like in Western markets. So a lot of things just never came translated. It's ultra disappointing when you think about it. That Shining Force 3 got one release of one scenario, which doesn't do the series any justice at all. Fiel, I feel like Fiel would be resistant to ice. So I'm gonna go hit them both. Yeah, it is an absolute shame, Fate, that it went down like that. So you can do either or, Monk. You can do the premium disc where it allows you to like create your own team even if you don't have prior save data. I was playing around with it off stream, and it asks you a bunch of questions like, you know, did you do this in the game? Did you do that in the game? And you can basically create like a mock save file to just do the premium disc, or you can go off your save data, which is what I did. Surprisingly, 4 Emperors, I didn't have any of the ninjas in this team. I ended up just with all mages. I thought about bringing Jubei. I thought about bringing Jubei because of his resist spell as well. Spirial, you are not it right now. Alright, he doesn't have resist up, so he's probably going to take like 40 damage. Something like that. Oh no. Oh, you know what the difference is? His Force Sword gives him dark resistance. Or it gives him light and dark resistance. Trusted with Spirial. Alright, that's 2 down. There we go. Now he's finally doing it. Spark 3. Yeah, start hitting multiple targets. Huge shame they never brought the other scenarios to English. Yeah, the series is a masterpiece, man. Like, it is pretty disappointing the way it went down. Alright, I have like no issues with MP, so I might as well just make sure everybody's topped at all times. Can't wait to see the next 2 bosses. Oh, you've never played the premium disc? Interesting. I didn't know you never played it. That's awesome. Yeah. Basanda has a different Thanatos summon spell in the premium disc. Yeah, for anybody wondering, I'm playing on insane difficulty, and the way that the difficulty scales in this game, the mages are so much more useful. So I just took a ton of mages on my team. Mages and healers, man. This much animation to every action would drive me crazy. Yeah, it's just the way it's meant to be played. It's meant to slow down and just enjoy it. Yo, Twizzo, there he is. That's your boy. Now bear my Arctic blast. Where's Beastie's dad at? He always comes in here and says that. Where's Beastie at? Don't kill Basanda. Why not? You're not sure why you didn't play it? Oh, you think maybe because it wasn't translated when you came to play it the first time? Oh, so I could see the new Thanatos spell. I think she casted it once already. I didn't notice it looked that much different. Have you ever played FIDA on the SNES? No. I actually looked into that recently. Someone brought it up. I never played it. I think I would like it. Alright, let's use the, let's cast Booby Lady. See how much damage this does. $66. Not bad. Dude Rave, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Blaze 4. Alright, I mean, he should be dead, like, after the next turn. So that's going to be 4 battles down. Median doesn't have any more MP, so... Probably not enough damage here. Oh, just got it. 51 on the mark. Nice. That's why he's the best hero. Never lets me down. Alright. I guess... I wonder if this is the final stage, because what else would there be? Bolzome and the Dark Priests. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, we're gonna save state.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Synthesis. Go this way. I saw a lizard in the chat. You know I had to hit the lizard button. Symbios has to go this way. Noon has to go with Mascarin. Alright, this should be interesting. What do they have? Inferno or a 3, Inferno or a 3. They all have the same kit. Now, ideally, I would like to see if I could draw these guys away from Bolzome. Why does he have a Brave Apple? You have the king of all vandals, and he's just walking around with an apple in his hand. He's not taking the bait. At least that guy didn't. Is this guy going to? Yes. Okay. He was having lunch when you came in. I know. I'm interrupting his healthy lunch. You know, an apple a day keeps the innovator away. That's the rules that Bolzome lives by, apparently. What do these guys have for mana? Alright, so that costed 20 of his 120 mana, so he's got 5 more casts, but they only have Inferno level 1. It's kind of weak. Alright, Grace has resist. She has support. So let's get a support up, and then we'll be ready to make a little bit of a move here. I actually don't have Drain Fate. Nobody on my team has Drain. I didn't bring Bridget. I'm playing this on Insane, yes. I bet it's a dev gag, like you need courage this point forward because of how hard each level is compared to the last. Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking. What could be harder than Bolzome, right? Like, isn't he, like, the boss of bosses in the game? So, like, either this is the last stage or there's going to be something super weird. Let me see. I didn't check his attack either. What is his attack? Same as before. So he has 150. So I should be able to put... I should be able to put my heroes in front of him and be kind of good. I'm not going to move her up yet. I want to see if I can get this guy to move one more space. If I can get this dude to move one space, that would be awesome. Like this guy did. Because now I think I can attack this guy without Bolzome being able to reach me. I wonder if they're going to put Calm at the end or something. Oh, nice. This is going to do a lot of damage. 88. Let's go, baby. Alright, so these guys have about 700 HP, it looks like. There we go. Use that friendship. Bolzome might actually be easier here than he was in the other fight because I don't have those little demon guys spawning on the ends. I mean, hopefully. Once I get these two guys down... Ow. Kinda need a heal for Median. Not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I could be in a little bit of trouble here. If the other guy gets his turn, I think Median's gonna die. The guys on this side did not have resist up, so... Oh, he didn't do anything. Whoa. He definitely could have just killed Median. Huh? That was weird. Ah, call me lucky, I guess.
起こしたまえ。
Yeah, the only other problem is all these mages moved all the way across to the other side. And half my team, like the majority of my team, is not on that side. So now this is kind of annoying, like positioning wise. Because like I can't move, damn, I can't move her up here like this, I don't think. It depends on how far Balzone can attack with that laser. I can't remember. You need one more stream to finish? Well, there will be no more streams after today's for Shining Force 3, so. Whatever I get done on the premium disc today is what I'm gonna do. I still have like an hour and 40 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Does she have her wand on? It's time to start thinking about MP regen long term. You won't finish today if it's as hard as it says. I think I'll be able to take Bolzome out way quicker than in the actual final battle, though. Because I have all three heroes that I can put up front. I think it's going to be a little bit different as far as what I'm able to do. Chess plus class equals Cless. Sounds about right. Balzome isn't the problem? Yeah. Is there probably some other, like, crazy-ass boss I gotta fight? I have no idea what it is, so it's... We'll see. It's okay if I don't beat it, you know, it's... As long as I get a look at it so we can all see it and experience it, I think that's cool. There it is. There's the triangle. The old Jeremy special. Is he hitting himself with an Aura 3? What a loser. Yeah, man, that 29 HP is really going to do it for you. You love Triangle Strategy? I heard that's a good game. I've never played Triangle Strategy. Bolzome isn't even the mid-level boss in this? That sounds scary then. What could they possibly throw at us? Like what? There aren't even like other enemies in the game. Alright, he's using his laser. All I asked for was Bolzome with frickin' laser beams attached to his head. It's time to go with the wands. We're back to going into efficiency mode. Actually, I don't even need to use an Aura 4. Like, it'd be wasteful at this point. Yeah, sharks with freaking laser beams. Still haven't seen Taros or the Necromancer. What if next floor is just 2 Taroses? Dude. I didn't even think about Taros, but that's a good point. There could be like multiple Taroses with like 5,000 HP. That would be pretty cool. We haven't seen any Colossuses, so maybe next fight is just like a whole bunch of Colossuses. That'd be interesting to see, nonetheless.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Justin Bieber, thanks for the follow. We got the Biebs in here. One would expect the final boss of Disc 3 to hit harder. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, Taros did not have 150 attack. Balzone does. So maybe it's like a overtuned version of Taros, or maybe there's just more than one of them. That would be a problem. How many floors are this? This is floor 5 already. Is my team that much stronger than before? I would say yes, in the sense that I have all the best characters from every scenario. But no, in the sense that I didn't really level much more. So, final boss is yogurt? That would be hilarious, dude. They should make the final boss Domingo. And Domingo has freeze level 5. How about that? He has freeze level 5. It's just like freeze 4, but it has like the 15 target slots. Could you imagine? Yeah, it hits everybody. Now that's how you would make the ultimate boss. Alright, we got one of these priests down. I'm gonna drop the potion for a goddess tier, to be honest. I think it might have more value going forward. It's 9 floors deep. Damn, this is only floor 5. What could they possibly put on 6, 7, 8, and 9? Xeon? Yeah. I was thinking about that. What if they put like King Gollum? Or like Xeon or some crazy stuff. The Domingo family. Yeah, what if it was a whole bunch of Domingos? And they just went around soul stealing everybody. 2 of them. I figured it had to be something like that. There had to be Xeon or Dark Dragon. I bet you Dark Dragon is one of them. Cause think about it. All right, so we're on floor 5, right? We have the final boss of scenario 3. Then you have Dark Dragon, Xeon, like all the other bosses from the other games. It has to be. Cause like, what else could they possibly put? The Titan from Shining Force 1. Yeah. Yeah, those priests are kind of like weird, huh? They're over here playing ring toss. Alright, here's another question. If you change the difficulty in this fight, like in the hero trial, does it change it for the next fight? Like when you move to the next phase? Or is it still considered the same fight? Most of us haven't played it. Yeah. Well, I was wondering if anybody tried that in a hero trial, because this probably functions the same as the hero trials. We could test it out, because I'm thinking if I am gonna beat all the floors, I just might not be able to do it on insane difficulty. So we have to kind of think about, like, do we want to see it all, or do we want to, like, do it on insane? Like, what's the trade-off? Blazing Dragon, how are you, sir? Thanks for hanging out with us. I have Jane because I saved her in... I saved her in the final battle. Doing good. You're watching some One Piece and playing some Chained Echoes. Dude, I got like halfway through Chained Echoes and I haven't picked it back up. I want to finish it, so I got it on my PS5 and I started playing it, and then I just got so busy with streaming that I haven't really touched my PS5 in like 2 months. But dude, Chained Echoes was phenomenal. For me personally, it's more of a fun bonus to see, not a challenge to beat. Yeah, I should have changed the difficulty, and then we could have just run through it quicker. But I'm going to try to save before I kill Bolzome. Like, I'll save state, and I'll see if I can change the difficulty in between stages. I mean, it's worth a try, right? And then maybe we can kind of rip through it a little quicker. Because it feels like Bolzome is going to take a very long time at this. Not a very long time. Like, not as long as Scenario 3, but just this stage is going to eat up some of my time here. You're trying to get the DLC for Chained Echoes. What is Symbios wearing? Dude, Symbios has got the sleeveless special, man. He had to take the sleeves off so he could take the heat from that Phoenix spell. your file didn't transfer from PS4 to PS5, so you have to beat everything. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Get your milk and cookies ready. This is going to be a long ride. Well, I only have about an hour and 25 minutes left to stream today, so I got to pick up my kids today from school, so there's really like, it's like non-negotiable. Spirio's just over here being useless. She can't do anything. Don't think anyone who told you this would be an hour to 3 took your levels in mind. They probably didn't factor in the difficulty either. They probably assumed like normal difficulty. If we were on normal difficulty, like all of our attacks would be hitting for like 30, 40 more damage. And I'd be able to play like way more aggressively.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Yeah, whatever I can't finish, I'll just save it and I'll do it off stream. I'll post screenshots in the Shining Force channel in my Discord if, you know, anybody's really, really eager to see it. Damn, he's going back to back. Dave Parton, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome in. Did I hear that PS6 is going to have complete backwards compatibility with PS 1.5? I had not heard that. That's awesome. Because, like, everybody that has, like, OG copies of some of the classic, like, JRPGs on PS1, being able to play that on a PS6 is going to be incredible. Like, is it going to have a physical disc drive for PS1 games? They probably charge you to use it. Think so? I hate that these guys just like walled me in over here. It's kind of annoying. I don't have enough MP for anything nice, so I guess I might as well just do a Spark 1. You think the prices are going to skyrocket on PS1 and PS2 games? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be too much of a market mover. Because you can, I mean, you can get disk drives for games like that pretty easy, like external disk drives. It's more of like a convenience factor than anything. And plus, like, with the prevalence of, like, the way that people emulate everything nowadays, too, it's the physical copies, like, being able to actually play them is not the issue. It's the ownership that you need. Spark 1 is just running up and hitting him with a taser. Yeah. Symbios has Spark 1. Brought to you by the Axon Corporation. Let's kill this other priest real quick. Alright, Time to bear my Arctic Blast. Now I can set up for a proper approach against Bolzome. I'm going to take the Goddess tier instead of the healing drop. Alright, it's time to get in there, 1,000. Can he attack from... Oh, even better. So 1,000 can attack from over here, so this is going to be a lot better. Sit on his face. Oh, dude, he just sat right on that horn, dude. That had to hurt. There were 3 priests. Dude, 1,000, you gotta be careful where you're putting those booty cheeks, man. That was dangerous. I don't think Spiriel can survive up here. It's kind of a problem. She just can't do it. Thousand specials were very questionable. Yeah, usually the atomic butt drop works pretty well, except when the guy that you're doing it on has a giant horn on his head. Then you might want to reconsider your attack plan. Alright, he's going after Julian. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Sounds like a good time for some. Yeah. I don't know, man. Even if you're into that, that horn looks pretty vicious, man. You're pushing your luck. You're pushing your luck there. You're looking for an ER visit. Look at that thing. Ooh, I need to swap out. Damn. I'm going to wait a turn because I want to swap Noon and Mascarin's position. Because Freeze 4 has the range and Blaze 4 does not. She can hit, but I don't want her there. I want to move her to where she can use Blaze 4s because it's more energy efficient. Or MP efficient, not energy. Damn, what is she going to do? She doesn't really have MP for much. Just have her top Julian off for safety. 2 attacks in 1 turn is something I'll never accept. I think it makes sense here, though, only because it's like 1 giant boss. Damn, I should have left that spot open for Marky. Alright, I have an idea here what I want to do. Symbios has lower defense than everybody else. But I'm still going to put him up front. Yeah, it's Bolzome Part 2. This should go way quicker, though, because of the way this force is designed. I'm going to have Median, Julian, and Symbios all up front, just shredding. Last time I really only had like 2 decent attackers. I had 1,000 and I had Julian that pretty much did all the work. Pepetsu, I'm using something called SSF. Well, shit, let's just go around the back so we can't get hit by the lasers. Yeah, I think this is gonna go really, really quick, though. We're gonna outpace his, we're gonna outpace his healing, like, so much better this time. I mean, I don't know if it's still being updated or not, but it's still out there and I guess still usable. Yeah, Symbios has much lower defense. Interesting for sure. One of your mates is... Oh yeah, I need to use that with synthesis next turn. 130. That's fantastic. I think synthesis has it, right? Imagine if that skill had a chance to one-shot. Like the lasers just go through your guy's body and they just disappear. Okay, Masquerade has it, so I can cast attack level 2 on my 3 frontliners. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah, I guess Grace with her really, really high... Grace with her really, really high Ankh level does, like, silly damage like that. Your Pendolph hit for 161? Damn. That's insane. I suppose if I leveled the Penguin guys up more, they would have done more damage. This is gonna do over 100 damage. Oh, 82. There you go. That's a little bit more sensible way to attack. Damn, it's weak, dude. I guess I'll use an Aura 3. Just because I'm not sure about turn order. I don't want Symbios to die. I think he's already like under 1500 HP, so this should go really quick. Spirial, you're kind of useless. I should have brought somebody else. I don't really need to do anything here. Other than conserve MP. 64. I'm not gonna do that because I need her MP just in case. Demon Breath. He didn't have this skill before, did he? I don't think he used that before. For some reason, I don't remember that. I suppose he probably did have it, but I don't know why I'm not remembering that. I remember the lasers. I'm getting all this stutter all of a sudden. He only used it once? Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm like... Yeah, I just didn't remember it. I remember... when you summoned Demon King with Jubei, I remember him using it. Actually, I'm going to move him over to this side. So Grace could potentially hit him with a heal 3. Hey, what's up, Guy Hero? You spin me right round, baby, right round. Alright, let's get Marky in there. The damage is flowing now. Now Shining Force 4. Please, dude. Please give me Shining Force 4. Force Edge. Nice. 120. How much HP? I think he has about 2,500, if I recall. I think we probably already did. I think we're already over 1,500, so I think he's going to go down pretty quick. He's definitely going down quicker than in the Scenario 3 final battle, because I'm set up so much better. So he has like, I think he says like 2,500, but then he also regenerates like 60 HP per round, so that adds more. So, yo Taco, what's up, man?
God, I love being a turtle!
Hell yeah. Taco with the turtle redemption. I could probably just do a heal level 2, save some MP. You haven't played past 2 unless you count Neo and the others. Dude, I hadn't either until now. Like, until I streamed Shining Force 3, I had never played any of the other ones past 2. I beat 2 about 20 times. Like, I had the physical cartridge of 1 and 2 as a kid, and I just infinitely played those games. those were the kind of games where I would play them like once or twice a year. I want to say, if I had to think about it, the games that I played the most as a kid: Shining Force 1 and 2, probably Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 6 on SNES, Secret of Mana, Toe Jam and Earl. If anybody remembers Toe Jam and Earl, I used to play that game all the time. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Turtles in Time game. Those were like, if I had to go with like my all-time most played games as a kid, those might be like the tops. Shinobi 3, I never really played it much. Like, I played it, but never really spent a lot of time on it. I'm trying to think of what other ones. There's a couple other games that I know I'm missing that I probably played a lot of. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That was the other one that I played a ton of. The kind of game that you would go back and play like once a year as a kid. Almost the same list, except Gemfire was in your top 5. I remember Sega Channel. I didn't have it though. Like, I had a Sega Genesis with cartridges. Oh, Phantasy Star 4. That was the other one. Phantasy Star 4 and Road Rash 3 were the other 2 Sega games that were just like constantly on in my house. Alright, an Aura 3 should do the trick here. Mario 1 through 3. Yeah, I played a lot of Mario 1 through 3. I didn't go back and just play tons and tons of Mario games though. Like, they would only hold my attention for so long. Did it just say he had 513? Yeah, he got under the threshold where he starts to show his HP. You did, then it got scrapped. Yeah, I feel like Sega Channel was way before its time. Like, if you think about it, it was almost like the equivalent of a streaming service. Little did we know that, like, everything would be digital and all games would effectively be, like, streamed in the future. You had Sega Channel as well? You know what other game I had that I played a lot? That I used to think was like so fun was on NES. There was a game called Jackal where you controlled these little army jeeps. And it would only take like an hour to get through the entire game, but it was super replayable and fun. It was like an arcade-style army jeep game. Alright, 372. This dude's going down quick now. But he's only taken me like 30 minutes, where he took me like an hour and a half in the actual fight. Twisted Metal. I used to play a lot of Twisted Metal. But that, yeah, you're right. That was like further on. That was PS1. Twisted Metal, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9. I only played through Final Fantasy 8 like once. I did not enjoy it as much as the other ones. I hated the level scaling system. I was not a big fan of junctioning and level scaling. To me, it was far less enjoyable that way. Uh-oh, Median. Woo! Yeah, I am melting his health bar pretty well. Ooh, that was less than I thought it was going to be. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. Good thing he did this on his second turn. He probably could have killed Median. Cybertrucks now look like some of the vehicles in Final Fantasy VIII. I think Cybertrucks look absolutely stupid, but that's my opinion. Big square trucks with like tiny looking wheels on them. Honestly, don't understand what purpose they serve. I think that's my issue. He's going down real quick, Twizzo. Why does he keep regenerating? He just gets 30 HP back every turn. That's like one of his little gimmicks. But because we have so many characters up on him right now... Oh, darn it. I forgot to change the difficulty to test it out. And I freaking killed him. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna drop it for the brave apple. Forgot to test it out. I personally don't think it's gonna work, but that's my thoughts. Oh my god, it's Dark Dragon. They put Dark Dragon in here. 150. Oh my god. Every single head has 150 attack. I don't know how I'm going to beat this. That's insane. And it looks like they can move. I hope they can't move. Down goes Frazier. Dude, there's no way I'm beating this. There's no way I'm beating this, dude. And then you know they're going to have like 1 billion HP. Spirial's over here at level 14 just being completely useless. Alright, let's test this out. Let's see what kind of... Let's see what we're working with here. Blaze 3, Tornado 3. I want to see if this thing can attack me here. Let me save state. I'm just kind of curious as to how this guy functions. Like, can they move or... Taco, this is the premium disc. So this is like a bonus disc that came with Shining Force 3 way back. And it has like a special boss fight thing on it. Alright, so they have big hitboxes. So their hitbox is like the whole area around them instead of just a single. But I'm gonna have to, damn, I'm gonna have to kill all 3 of these freaking things. Hopefully they only have like 1,000 HP each, or like something less than the other ones. Partners with Marky. I like how my Scenario 3 and my Scenario 1 characters are starting to get friendships. This is very similar to the end of Shining Force 2. Like, if you let the credits roll and then they give you the special boss battle. That's a good, really good comparison. Alright, what is this guy doing? Tornado level 3. It doesn't seem that powerful. That's... Alright, I mean, that's, like, not bad at all. I suppose it's the melee attacks that are gonna get me. Like, let's see what he does to Spiriel, because Spiriel's weak as hell. 3 damage. She sucks. I should have just brought another mage. Like, legitimately, I should have just brought another mage. I should have brought Primula or Bridget and just called it a day. Or I could have brought, like, Jubei or somebody. Even Proden would have been better with the slow spell. Spiriel just ain't it. Let's see. Just keep casting Blaze Force. It's ultra MP efficient. You know, it would have been awesome if the final 2 floors were the forces from Shining Force 1 and 2. Dude, imagine if I get to like floor 7 and it's just like Max and the whole crew. I need this. Damn, I need him closer to Mascarin. I need to figure out how to switch their positions. I created a little bit of a bottleneck here. Could you imagine if we got there and like Max is there and like Domingo just rolled up on me and froze my whole team? Or like Steam Engine Gunts just came out of nowhere and just blasted me? Okay, these guys do not have that much health. This might not be as bad as I initially thought. At least the 2 side heads. And they don't seem to be healing, so this might not be as bad as I originally guessed it could be. They're going down relatively quickly. Yeah, I guess I just leave him here. I cast Spark 4 again. Yeah, this doesn't seem too hard right now, Session. I think, unless there's some kind of twist I don't know about at the moment, this is not the worst thing in the world. They do have really high melee attack, but the other thing is, I don't think they're getting 2 turns in a row. So, like, if they melee attack one unit, I don't have to worry about that unit getting double attacked. Yo, Indara! We're fighting Dark Dragon on the premium disc, man. This is legit, brother. I'm going to save state before I move Julian to this position, because he could potentially get attacked by both heads, but I'm curious to see how this works out for me. That's kind of weak. Oh, he's getting hit by the other one, too. So I think this is where you could have issues, right? Is if you stand in the middle and they all start overlapping damage. Is this the last premium disc battle? I'm on floor number 7, I think, or is this floor number 6? I think someone said there's 9 floors. This is floor number 6, and there's 9 floors, I think. Let's see, can Grace reach with... Oh, no, I don't want to take up that spot, though. I need Noon to move there. I need Noon to move there so he can get the bonus off of Masquerin. Uh-oh. This guy has Demon Breath. This is like when your wife rolls over in the morning. Hits you with that Demon Breath. Takes the life rate out of you. I'm just kidding. My wife has nice breath. Yo, thanks for the heart, Bradley. Couch tonight? I'm actually working tonight, so I'm good. Good save, yeah. That's a glove save, like Patrick Waugh. I gotta work 12 hours tonight, so I wouldn't actually have to pay the consequences till Wednesday. And Dara, thanks for the heart. I did not change the difficulty. I actually didn't remember to do it, Fred. I forgot to do it, so I didn't even get to test it. You prefer Hashik or Brodor? Oh, are you one of those Dirty Devils fans? I am not. And Dara's probably a Devils fan. Don't watch hockey, but I used to be. Yeah. My team is currently in the playoffs, but maybe not tomorrow. Are you a Pens fan? Damn, dude. I should have wore my Flyers hoodie on stream. $18. She upgraded her damage a little bit when she got the... She got the upgrade on the rapier. Dude, the Flyers are young and hungry, man. That's the difference. Like, the Pens are polar opposite. They're like an aging team with aging stars. They have good players like Carlson and whatever, but the Flyers are just hungry, dude. They just have a whole bunch of youth that wants to just go crazy. So, but it's about time, man. Like, we've been getting dominated by the Penguins for years. This is Sega Saturn, Day on Demand. Old school Sega Saturn. I think this game came out in 1997. If you can have one character from Shining Force 3 in Super Smash Brothers, who would you choose? Well, I feel like 1000 would be a little clunky, right? I feel like he wouldn't fit the game very well. I'm trying to think. So, there's layers to this question because I want to choose a character that I think represents the series very well. So I'm trying to think of like who is iconic. Pen? No, not Pen. I'm trying to think of a character that like really feels like it represents the series. Honestly, it would probably be like Dontaris would be the most recognizable. Like, anybody who's played Shining Force 3 knows who Dontaris is, right? He's very symbolic of the series. Man, I got this, like, stupid bottleneck again here. Chester? Yeah, everybody knows Chester. I think his question was specifically on Shining Force 3. But if you go, Shining Force 2, now you're opening up a ton of potential, like... I can hit both of these guys with sparks. Maybe I do that. Maybe I start doubling up with all my mages. There is a Wolfman, so they have Frank. Frank is the Wolfman in this one. Frank was pretty cool. The fact that their hitboxes overlap here is actually pretty nice because I'm going to start hitting them all. I think it'll speed up this whole process. This is where the mages just start to really shine. 70, 67. Is Frank the same guy from Holy Ark? I don't think so. Frank's a Wolfman in this. Is he a Wolfman in Holy Ark? I don't think Frank is the same in this. I could be wrong though. I never played Holy Ark. I've watched it, but I never played it myself. These guys feel like they're resistant to spark or something. It doesn't feel like it's doing a lot of damage. And 74. Okay. The Wolfman in Holy Ark is Doyle? Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, let me try to get this outer head down again. 44 damage. This fight does not seem difficult. It's just going to be a little bit more time invested. Because I got to take all 3 of these heads down. They don't really get that many turns, though. Like, this isn't bad. I'm able to cycle through my characters, like, so incredibly fast. I can't reach with Grace. What am I looking at for HP here? Like, everybody's full, kind of chilling. Yeah, I'm not even going to cast. I think I just throw a resist and call it a day. Is this the last boss? I think this is floor 6 out of 9. According to what people are telling me, there's like 9 floors in here. I'm only gonna have time to probably do maybe 1 more floor after this. Maybe not even all the way. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't say that I haven't put in a lot of time on Shining Force 3. Yeah, let me back the difficulty off now and see if it actually changes in the next, like, phase. I don't know if it's gonna work without, like, completely redoing it, but we'll see. That'll allow me to just see more of the content. Yo, what's up, Dibbles? Good afternoon, sir. What's he going for, Median? He has 153 attack. Ooh.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
It's painful. Thanks for the donuts, Dibbles. Appreciate you, man. You gonna buy that Suikoden collection? I feel like that guy's, like, wildly overpricing that, by the way. I wish, yeah. He wants 850. Or what, like 1,000 or something for all of it? That's crazy. I think he's assuming that the strategy guides and stuff are worth a lot extra. How was Knights of the Old Republic? Did you beat it last night? I did. We're going to start KOTOR 2 on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, we're going to start Vandal Hearts for my afternoon stream. So, 2 new games coming Wednesday night and Thursday. I fulfilled my legacy as a Sith Lord last night. Am I also starting an OnlyFans? I mean, that would probably pay better than streaming. In reality, like... Good thing I'm not streaming for money. Otherwise, I probably would have to start an OnlyFans. You'll have to pop by when I play. I may be able to maybe be able to help you find your way around. Yeah, people were really helpful. In KOTOR 1, like, everybody in the chat was really helpful. Will I play a Shining Force 3 run-through again in the future? if I'm being honest, with the level of commitment that this took, I probably won't stream one again. I've been streaming Shining Force for almost 6 months. So for me to commit to streaming this all the way through again would be like crazy to commit that amount of time again. Will I play this game again? Probably, but I'll play it like off stream at my own pace. I just think that I think that streaming it would be insane to do it all the way through again. If you did miss any of my playthrough, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have like 45 streams up there at this point. Actually more. I have like 48 streams of Shining Force 3 up on my YouTube channel. Like all the full streams. So if you ever wanted to go back and watch the full playthrough, it's all there. I know it's not as fun or as interactive, but if you want to like check out a particular part or like something that you had a question on and see how I did it, you know, it is what it is. It's there. You could stream a New Game Plus, you'll breeze through it. Yeah, probably. If I ever wanted to do it, I'd probably do it on a lower difficulty, to be honest. Just so I could experience the content without the grind. Oh, wow. That was a ton of damage. I like live better. Yeah, I mean, live streams are just more fun, right? They're interactive. You speak with everybody, interact with everyone in the chat. Not just the streamer, right? It's like a whole bunch of people come together to almost like play a game together. It's different than just watching a Let's Play or like a VOD, certainly. I think I'm gonna start doing freeze 4s with these guys. Total Shining Force 3 time is going to be 178 hours and 50 minutes, according to Session. That is how much I've streamed Shining Force 3. 178 hours. It's quite a bit, guys. She doesn't have any mana left. Maybe I'll get a special attack. December 6th to April 27th. Yes, that includes today. He says, assuming, because I said I'm going to stop at 3 o'clock, like 30 minutes from now, that's going to be my total time, including today. Rookie numbers. So because I only do like 3-hour streams, 178 hours took me like 40 streams, you know, or 40, it took me 48 streams or something. A couple of those streams were extended by a little bit. I don't know what turn order I'm going to get here, so to be safe, I'm going to back Median out. Friends with Noon. Alright, that's magic bonus. Still have no idea how much HP this guy in the middle has. Partner with 1,000. I'm getting some pretty crazy friendship bonuses now. Like all my squads are starting to get friendship together. So I would say overall the difficulty of this fight is not really bad at all. It's more or less just the amount of HP I have to chew through. This has not been bad. Can I reach from here is the question. No, I'm gonna have to move her up. At least for this turn to get this cast in. Xeon is a better villain. I did like Xeon as a villain. He was pretty cool. I liked Xeon better than Dark Dragon. If you put Shining Force 1, CD2, and this one together, which is your favorite? I think it's Shining Force. I think it's probably Shining Force 3 at this point. I still like Shining Force 2. I think I still like a lot of characters from Shining Force 2, maybe a little bit more. But again, like, there's a lot of nostalgia speaking there. I think this is clearly the most complete game of all three of them. When it comes to story, like the story on this one's obviously better. It's longer, it's more complete. When it comes to battle mechanics, this game has it all. Alright, I need to start, like, thinking about how I want to do my MP here, because I'm getting a little low. I'm going to use one more Spark 3 to hit them all, and then I'm going to switch over to just using Blazes. Wish I could clip that to show all the diehard Shining Force 1 and 2 fans who refuse to play this. I don't know why they refuse to play this. Like, I would love to know the reasoning. Oh, that's the center head. Oh, wow. This thing's gonna die pretty quick. Will you try triangle strategy? I will try it at some point. I think I'd like to try, like, triangle strategy. I'd like to try Tactics Ogre. I want to play Unicorn Overlord. I think I've mentioned this prior. Unicorn Overlord seems like a really cool game, even though it's new. Like, not everything that I play is always going to be, like, retro. If a game is good enough, I'm going to play it. I'll be honest, Britt. When I first played this game, the 3D, like, the, like, awkward 3D did turn me off a little bit. Like, I wasn't really sure what to make of it. It seemed kind of weird. And then the other problem I had is that the first time I tried to play this, I had a ton of technical issues. Like, I couldn't get it to stream properly, or I couldn't get it to work properly, not stream properly. And it was, like, frustrating me because it wasn't very easy to set up. And I think it just kind of made me not want to play it. Toasty, what's up, man? When did you play Shining Force 3 for the first time? This is the first time I played it. This stream was my first playthrough. I had played Scenario 1, like, honestly, maybe, like, 2 fights past the train battle. Like, I really didn't get far. That's like really the only time that I had played it. Yo, what's up? Neo Sauron. How you doing today, man? Thanks for that heart. I don't think we really need a whole lot of healing, do we? I think a heal level 2 will suffice on Grace. And then we're going to have Dark Dragon down. Working on a custom image for a Gundam base. Nice. Are you going to like 3D print it when you're done? Oh my god, Spirial. What a tragedy. To be fair, she's been utterly useless. So, it's really not... It's not gonna hurt my team whatsoever that she's not here. I should have picked Primula, or I should have picked Bridget and just had another mage. Yeah, she just deleted Spirial with 107 damage. It's kind of wild that that just happened like the way that it did. This guy's probably going to be dead before he even attacks again. You have an LED kit that has a base. I can put an insert between 2 pieces and clear acrylic. Oh, nice. I saw you had like a pretty big collection of stuff. Well, that kind of sucks. I didn't leave anywhere for Symbios to attack. Or Median. Can only go freeze 2. Yeah, this is very similar to that, Greg. So this is the premium disc. And I would say that that's probably the best comparison. It's like the super boss fight from Shining Force 2. Although if you notice who we're fighting Dark Dragon. So we fought the Kraken, then we fought like all the bosses from Shining Force 3, and now it looks like they're doing a bunch of throwbacks. So now we're fighting Dark Dragon. And we just beat the floor, so let's see what we fight next. A Healing Rain. It gave me a whole nother Healing Rain. On the premium disc, dude, they had 3 videos of the original Shining Force 3 commercials that aired in Japan. We watched. Oh my god, what is this? Wait, who is this? Is this a boss from like... Is this the boss from Shining the Holy Ark? Oh, this is the boss from... Oh, Shining Force CD. Oh, snap, dude. So this is the final boss from Shining Force CD. No? Oh, okay, it is. Not Shining the Holy Arch. It's the boss from Shining Force CD. Okay. I have no idea what kind of HP these guys are working with. I have about like 25 more minutes I can stream. Dude, he has a lucky cookie on him. He only has 110 attack. 110 attack, that's weak. Oh, I think the difficulty might have gone through, guys. Do you think the difficulty change worked? It's only showing he has 110 attack. Or maybe this is why. Maybe because they just do all this AoE. Huh. Well, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Shining Force CD is good if you can get past the lack of exploration. I played it on my phone. I played Shining Force CD on my phone, and it was worth it. I definitely didn't like the lack of exploration. Is this game made by Camelot? It looks a lot like Golden Sun. Yes. This game came out like 6 or 7 years before Golden Sun. So this is like the game that kind of set the stage for the Golden Sun series. All right, so I gotta kill this thing first. Shining Force CD does not have Spanish translations. Hopefully I can kill these things really quick and get at the boss earlier. Difficulty doesn't change, you must reset. I just noticed that they had significantly less attack. So, like, the boss in the last stage had 153 attack, but the boss in this stage only has 110 attack. And I did try to adjust the difficulty. For difficulty, do you think this is better than Resurrection of the Dark Dragon? Oh, nice. I think this game can be extremely difficult if you play it on Insane the whole way. Is that, what is that, Confusion? What status effect was that? I've never played Neo and Exa. I have to say that besides the tactical games and the dungeon crawlers, I never was really into the other ones. What status effect did he put on him? Is that silence? Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like silence. Which is fine, because he's not really in a spot where I need to worry about. It looks like these little snake guys have about 1,000 HP each, so they'll go down pretty quick. Golden Sun is like a mix of Shining Force and Shining the Holy Ark. Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. It's like a JRPG style Shining Force. It took like the best features of both games and the inspiration from both, it appears to me, when I played them. $73 damage. I'm just gonna stay out of that spot for now. This is better than Shining Force CD for sure. Yeah. Shining Force CD is a very simple game. It doesn't have the exploration. The story's kind of basic. The mechanics are the most basic of all the games. It's not a bad game. It just doesn't quite have the same juice that the other ones have. It doesn't have as many secrets, equipment, missables, like Easter eggs, like all that stuff. I am drops the lucky cookie. Who do you guys think I should give the luck to? Anyone with Soul Steal? I think the issue here is that there's nothing I can Soul Steal anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's typically who I would have given it to, but, like, it's all bosses. I don't think I can even Soul Steal anybody. Might work with Game Plus. Possibly, yeah. Symbiote since he got punked. True. Alright, what is he gonna do here? Demon Breath. Alright, another guy with Stank Breath. This is the save file you can use for New Game Plus when you replay it. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna start jumping in this boss's ass real quick here. Somebody said that Beyond the Beyond, the other game that you're talking about from Camelot, is one of the grindiest RPGs they've ever played. That's what I heard about it. I've never experienced it myself. Let me see if... Can I start hitting both of these guys again? Maybe I can at some point. Curious to see what this other little worm dude does. You've heard Beyond the Beyond is not good. Yeah. Guys, I'm wondering seriously if the difficulty change actually worked. Because Thousand just hit for 64 without critting. He was not hitting that hard before. Like, this guy has way less defense. It's, like, very, very obvious that his defense is way lower. So I'm curious if in between maps, it actually took the difficulty into effect. It's the only explanation for why this boss would be significantly easier than the last stage. It does, Session, because, like, there's no way I would have done 112 damage or whatever prior to this. This doesn't seem like it's going to be all that difficult. Soren, I heard the same thing. Like, everyone who's talked about Beyond the Beyond said it's just not a good game. And I don't know if it's because of how grindy it is. Like, someone said it was grindy and it was really difficult. And so I think of that and I say, like, okay, well, does that mean it's not a good game because people don't like the grind? Like, they don't like the commitment? Or is it just that the game... like the gameplay or the mechanics itself is just really bad. Because some people just don't like hard games. I kind of don't mind hard games, as long as the gameplay is like somewhat fun. I don't really mind grinds either. Like, I can deal with the grind. Yo, what's up, Shin? I'm just happy with seeing the content at this point, Session. Like, I'm just happy I'm able to play the game. I'm gonna move Median into that last spot, and then I'll cast attack on all of them. Shining in the Darkness I have played all the way through. I beat it without a guide, and that was a lot of grinding. And on top of the grinding, it was a lot of getting lost. Like, a lot of having to replay the same area kind of over and over because I got deep into it and ran out of MP, or I couldn't sustain my party. At certain points, I'd get like so deep into the dungeon, I just couldn't survive. And then I'd have to egress out and then go all the way back to where I was. And because I wasn't using a map or a guide, I'd have to remember every little step that I took and every single thing that I did. Does he still have a wand on? Yeah. Alright, hopefully this guy doesn't have too much HP, because I have about 10 minutes left to stream. And though I probably will not finish the next floor, I would like to at least see the next floor. I think this is the only one, Sauron. As far as I know, there's only one premium disc. Sonic Wave. Yeah, 1000 did over 100 damage with his tail bomb, so I think the defense went down in between stages. Afterburner. Come on, bro. Show me your HP. Level 16. Still gaining levels on the premium disc. What's he going for? He's going for Julian. Ah, dude, that's so weak. He definitely... It definitely worked, guys. I'm pretty convinced. I'm, like, really, really convinced that the difficulty changed. So, it looks like if you need to change the difficulty in between stages, that's an option. You just can't change it in the middle of a fight. You just have to make it to the next stage. Have you played Panzer Dragoon Saga? Have not. It's something that I would like to play. Pedro, this is on Sega Saturn. Check it in the options menu. I mean, it's on standard right now, so unless it just, like, didn't work, it definitely changed. But you can always change it mid-fight. It's just whether, like, it doesn't take effect, like, immediately. So I don't think it takes effect until you get to the actual next stage. Yeah, I know it's on standard, but it was on insane. Like the last stage before this, it was on insane. And I changed it to standard. And so the question was, when you go from one stage to the next, does changing the difficulty take effect, or do you have to start the whole thing over again? And I think we have our answer. Because it was on insane when I started the fight. When I did the first 6 stages on insane. And all the enemies had way more health, and then all of a sudden they don't. So it obviously worked. But that was like a little test that we wanted to do to see if it actually took effect. Now what I don't think changes is whatever amount of HP this guy has, so I've dumped at least, I think I've already dumped like 2,000 damage into him. So I'm not really sure how much he has. Ion beam. Oh, that's new. Ooh, he didn't use that before. Damn, that hit way harder. All right, so he has another skill that we didn't know about. He has Ion beam. Odd place for a beam to emerge from. Yeah. He's been holding that beam in forever, just waiting for his big release. Also, I don't know why he has like teeth in his lower abdomen or whatever that is. Like, what is that? He does have tons of HP. Still not showing his HP. So he's got to have like well over 2,000, 3,000 HP. I think I only need to hit these two. So, I never played Holy Ark, Saturn. I played Shining in the Darkness. And so, Holy Ark is on my list of a game to go back and play through. And I think I probably would stream it. I just don't know when. Damn, son. Still not showing his HP. Yo, what's up, Aaron? Yo, check out your new sticker. Ah, there it is. Do you know who streamed it? RPG Elixir just recently streamed it. 128, hell yeah. You probably watched, Gary. You probably watched him stream it. There it is. The Warrior Aaron. Oh no, he's gonna kill Grace. Possibly? What's he doing? Oh, that's kind of a weird choice. You like it? I made it into a sticker. Honestly, I forgot that I didn't make you a sticker. You know, one of the things I said I was going to do is, like, anybody that super fans my channel, I was going to make them their own personalized sticker. More than completes the job. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. I thought it was pretty cool. So I think at this point, everybody who comes in that's super fan of the channel has a sticker made. And at least the people that still come in. I hate the name of that, by the way. Super fan. It sounds like so goofy. hate that TikTok named it that. You're currently leveling up a barbarian in Diablo 2. Looks kind of similar. I could try to make one on Twitch, Taco. So far, I've only done them on TikTok. Like, I have Twitch stickers, but I haven't been doing like custom ones on Twitch. The problem with Twitch is they don't give you a lot of sticker slots or like emote slots. Unless you're like a huge streamer, they limit you to like, I think it's only like 8 or 10 to start. So, Twitch makes it a little bit more difficult to like make one personalized thing for every single person. Because basically if like 10 people sub, I'm basically out of sticker slots, you know what I mean? It's not really like a sustainable thing for me to say like, oh, I can make one for everybody, because that'd be like a false promise. I hate that they, yeah, me too, Sauron. I hated it. Like, just call it a sub. It just sounds stupid. Alright, Iam is down. So we'll be able to get a look at the next boss. I'm not going to be able to actually fight it. I'm going to have to probably cut the stream here to go get my kids. Oh, we got a banger of a song, though. There he is! Xion! Bro, look at his face. He looks so dumb. Dude, he looks like he's in a hairband. He looks like, I don't even know, dude. Bro's out here looking like Mick Foley. Blanca. Yeah, he looks like Blanca. That's hilarious. Xion, yeah, he is look kind of jacked, dude. Look at the delts on this guy, bro. Dude's got shoulders like Dwight Howard. Alrighty, I do need to go pick up my kids, guys. It is 10 after 3. So I am going to have to cut it here. I had to do a hard stop at like 3 hours and 10-ish minutes today. What I'm going to do, if you guys want to see who the last boss is, I think what I'll do is I'll play this out when I get home. Should take me like 30 minutes or so. And then I'll screenshot the last boss and drop it in the Shining Force channel in my Discord. For anybody that's interested. But this is going to conclude all of my Shining Force 3 content, guys. We did all 3 scenarios. We did the premium disc, or pretty much all the premium disc. We got every character, almost every item, or the most amount of characters you can get. I think I pretty much beat this series to death at this point, other than like a New Game Plus. So Wednesday night, I'm going to be playing Star Wars The Old Republic 2, and then Thursday afternoon, I'm going to start my newest tactical game. It's going to be Vandal Hearts. So come catch me for the start of Vandal Hearts, 12 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And yeah, thanks for everybody that's been here for all the Shining Force 3. I hope to see you guys hang out as we play other tactical games. I think you guys are going to enjoy those as well. So take care, everybody. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys next on Wednesday night. Go Flyers, Skip. Boo.